Good evening to all. Shall we start now? A warm welcome to each and everyone who joined the masterclass. Myself, Priyadarshini from RPA Trainings, who is presenting this masterclass to you people. I'm going to introduction about AB trainings. AB trainings. First of all, I'm going to introduce about the AB trainings. The full form of AB training is all professional trainings. We are providing all kind of trainings, especially the IT technologies, electronics, and soft skills. In the IT technology itself, we are providing more than the 100 technology trainings all over the world. Telling about our achievements, we have already trained more than 25 students all over the world, especially in USA, European countries, and all over India, in which most of students are placed in various MNC all over the world with excellent packages. So we are providing 3 types of training. The first one is the master class that you are attending now. The second one is the flash course, which is for 10 hours flash course. We are conducting workshop. The final one is the full course, which will come for more than 35 to 40 hours. Webinar presentation. Next, I am going to explain about what are the things we are going to see in the master class. First one, the student introduction, which is for the 10 minutes. Then the masterclass content is for 45 minutes, in which the trainer will exclusively explain all the topics in the today masterclass topics. Then 20 minutes exclusive session to ask your queries regarding the masterclass topics. Then the APT students guide we are explanation for 5 minutes. Then the APT offer session from 50 to 90% offer exclusively for the participants who joined the masterclass, which is followed by feedback session for 5 minutes, in which we will share the feedback link. The students should attend the masterclass fully and properly fill the feedback form completed to get the certificate. The certificate will be sent to your email ID that you have in the feedback form within a week. Hi student, kindly intro yourself. Now you people can introduce yourself in the chat box, which includes your name, professional, whether you are student or working professional, and your expectation in this master class. Anuja, Chakrabani, Thamodran, Ishwar. Kindly intro yourself in chat box. Others will intro yourself, please. Chakrapani student, Magalinga College Engineering, Radhika student, Mithun Electronic and Communication Engineering. Okay, I'm going to give a trainer introduction. The trainer is having vast experience in the IT industry. He have trained more than 100 students of all over the world. The student have trained on world various MNCs all over the world. His name Bharanidharan. Hi Bharani.
Hi, Priya. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, can you intro yourself and start the webinar, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, hi, team. Myself, Paranitharan. So I have 5+ years of experience in RPA. So I have worked in all the development project, support project, and the configuration and the enhancement kind of stuffs in the RPA domain. So, and also I have been working parallelly with the Alpro as a trainer. So that's about me. Please do let me know if we can go for the today's session. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen. Let's start with our session today. Please do let me know if my screen visible.
Yeah, yes, Bharani.
Yeah. So today's webinar is about robotic process automation. Okay. So this is the overall description that we are going to see today. So this is going to be our agenda of today's session. So what is RPA? Why we need RPA? The advantages, the comparison of RPA with the other ancient automation style, and the life cycle of RPA, how it will start, how a project will start, and how it will get end, and few practical explanations, and what is the future of RPA, and how can we get the job and enhance ourselves, and the certifications in RPA. What are all the primary level certification to solution architect level certification? What are all the steps to uh, attend those certifications? Okay. So first of all, about the automation, what is generally automation is? See, this automation is going to work in IT industry, not in any means of hardware industry. So we are going to develop a software robot. Okay. So generally, what is automation? Automation is like in IT industry, we will be creating a code. That code will perform the activity on behalf of us, which means that on behalf of human being. Okay, so we will be writing a code which will act as a system or a software that's going to perform the activity on behalf of us. So the system or software that's going to replace us here, right? So that's the general explanation about the automation and about the RPA. The full form of RPA is robotic process automation. From this terms itself, we have the explanation for this robotic process automation. Okay, so robot here is the software robots that we do create here. Okay, that's going to work for us. What it is going to do, it is going to automate. What it going to automate, it's going to automate the process what we do manually. Okay, so that's the explanation about robotic process automation. Okay, so we have the traditional way of automation and RP. Okay, so we need to know the difference between the traditional way of automation and the RP. Okay, so in the traditional way of automation, how we working, we will be writing the code completely using some languages like JavaScript or with a .NET or with a Python, and we will automate the task. Okay, but in RPA, we will be having the tool. Okay, so in that tool, we will be having all the features in it, whichever going to help us for the automation. Okay, so we just need to know uh, what we need to use at which place, at which situation. So if we know in this manner, we will be learning the RPA very easily. Okay, also this RPA is going to work in a front end way, which means that, see, if we want to book a train ticket in IRCTC portal, what I wanted to do, manually I'm asking. So we need to open a browser and load the IRCTC portal, enter the username, password, whichever we are having, and click the login button, move into the next page, and specify the criteria all we want. So to do those activities, how we perform, we will be bringing the application in front of our screen, and we will be clicking the options whichever we want, or entering the options whichever we wanted to do. Okay, so the same way this RPA is going to work. Okay, so RPA bots also open the application in front end of our screen, and it will perform the activity. Okay. And why we require the RPA? Just assume here, see, we have some data from the documents that need to be get loaded somewhere in the software. The software may be the application or a database, anything else. Okay. So when we have the documents data here, that data will be get feeded into the applications manually. Okay, but if we implement the RPA there, robot will start work on behalf of us, which means that robot is going to replace the human and it will perform the activity whichever we wanted to perform on daily basis. Okay, and the benefits and advantages of RPA. See, it will perform the repetitive task. Okay, so we will implement the bot where we will be having the so much of repetitive task. Okay, which means that on daily basis we wanted to do those tasks compulsorily. So it is more uh, needed that we wanted to implement a bot at that area. Okay, so it will perform the repetitive task and time efficient. And just assume if a task is going to take some 20 to 30 minutes by performing manually, the same task can be get achieved by bot within some 10 to 15 minutes. So here we are saving approximately some 10 to 15 minutes we are saving here, right? So it is so time efficient and cost effective. With how it can become cost effective, see, a bot is going to perform the activity where human is performing for 30 minutes, it's going to perform the same activity for 10 minutes. So in such case, we can utilize that bot to perform some more activities as well, right? So it will replace the human as well, and it will do double the work of human. So where we wanted to implement two people for a work, we can implement a single bot to perform those activities. Okay, so by the way, it becomes so cost effective and accuracy and quality. See, even a even a man or a guy is working in a team, he or she know the complete business process, but there is a chance that a human error can happen, right? But this bot is not going to commit any mistakes. If the steps are properly fed to the bot, what all need to be get achieved, bot is going to perform those activities without any error. Okay, so it's so accurate. And consistency, consistency in the sense, see, normally how much business hours we have, we may have some 8 to 10 hours of business hours, right? If we have human there, we'll be taking the breaks, and we cannot continuously work for all 9 hours. We'll take some short breaks, right? So if we implement the bot there, it's not going to take any break. Okay, if my bot is need to work for all 9 hours, it will work without any interruption. Okay, and improved analytics, which means that even the high complex logics can also be get achieved by RPA. Okay, and increased employee productivity. I told you, right, this point is directly work with this cost effective and time efficient one, which means that, see, just assume if a team has 10 people and we are implementing the bot there. Okay, so bot is going to work on behalf of those team members. So once the bot started to work, we can reduce the headcount from that team, right? So we can reduce some 5 people from that team. So those 5 people can be implemented across other regions of the organization. We can utilize the employees productively on another areas. Okay, and reduce staffing headaches, which mean that, like, already we discussed now. So what is going to work for us? If we feed the steps which all need to be get performed, bot is going to perform those activities without any error. So it will reduce the human uh, problems, whether we will be getting any error or whether the work can be get completed within the limited time or not. So bot is removing those burden for us. And the pros, which is more similar to the previous slide, and I'll tell few points which is not discussed. Only this particular point we haven't discussed: no coding background. Okay, so no coding background in sense, see, we are going to automate a process. We don't want any coding language to automate it. Okay, because all the features have been already coded in this tool, and we wanted to know which future we wanted to use for this particular step. Okay, if we learn in such a way, we don't require in any coding language to fulfill the automation. Okay, and cons like a disadvantage, but I won't say this is a complete disadvantage in RPA, but it's like some of the complexity to fulfill the automations. Okay, so no creative or under judgment. So these bots are not creative. It's not going to take any decision by its own. Okay, if bot is going wanted to take any decision, we need to define it. See, at this particular step, do this, not that. So likewise, we need to define the business steps and the judgmental steps to the bot. If the steps are being defined properly, it will automatically perform the activities accordingly. Okay, any minor change will affect, which means that just assume we are working in a banking sector. At the end of the day, we wanted to download the transaction report from the portal and send it to our manager. So that is the manual work that we are doing. Okay, so the work here is to download the transaction report on daily basis. Okay, so there will be some amount of steps involved to download those report, right? So just assume some few more steps are getting added on the process of downloading the report. Okay, so in such case, what happens if we would have already developed the bot, those 2 or 3 steps which are being get added newly, those need to be get incorporated in the existing bot, so that bot will cover the newly added step in the business processes. Okay, so this like minor changes will happen in the automations. Okay, so when the code that we develop is getting changed, we need to reconfigure it. Once it been reconfigured, it will start running for the particular team. Okay, so till this, do you have any doubts? Any basics doubts? Anything else? Okay, fine. See, RPA is implementing means in these are all the major domains that they are using the RPA technology. Okay? So RPA is implemented in telecommunications, banking, customer care, insurance, healthcare, medical department, which is and finance and banking, retail and information technology. Okay, and RPA life cycle. So what is this life cycle mean? See, in RPA, a project will start, we'll be developing that, and we'll be delivering the project to the customers, right? So this is RPA life cycle. Okay, so I'll tell you how it start and we will be delivering the process. Okay, plan and analyze. So this is the area where we do plan and analyze whether these steps, whether we can automate this particular business process or not. Okay, and identifying means if we can able to automate, if we are taking that project into the automation, we will be checking whether it how it can be achieved in automation. Okay, so we will be identifying the steps that how it can be get achieved via automation. Okay, so those like planning will happen here in the identification and implementation. We have already find the steps to implement this business process. We will develop the code in RPA. Okay, and test, which is like once the code is being developed, we will be testing the code. Okay, we will be testing the code whether it is working properly as per our business requirement or not, which means that we have developed the bot. That bot is going to work for us, which means that fulfilling all the business steps, we wanted to make sure, right, whether the step 1 is performing properly, step 2 is performing properly, and step 10 is performing properly or not. So those kind of testing will happen here in the test area. Okay, once the testing is done, we will be moving the process which completely start working for the customers. Okay, IPA is like a added feature in RPA, which is intelligence process automation. This intelligent process automation, which is helpful to automate a few of the complex processes like see, unstructured PDF and speech recognition and sentiment analysis. So those like complex works can also be get automated by using this IPA technology. Okay, so we don't want to so keen about what this IPA and what it is going to do, because we have a RPA tool these IPA technologies are getting incorporated, which means that getting added to the RPA tool, which means that these IPA features are getting added to the existing RPA tool. Okay, so in RPA tool itself, these are IPA concepts and features will be available. Based on our need, we need to drag and drop and start using it. So this is how it works. Okay. And tools in RPA, we have Blue Prism, Openspan, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, IPA, and I hasn't mentioned one more tool here, which is a Power Automate, which is a very popular tool in market right now. And we will see about one of the tool among RPA, which is Blue Prism. Okay, so Blue Prism is a UK-based organization. So they have started their organization by 2001, and by 2003 they had released their very first launch of their tool. Okay, and now we are working it currently at 2023. We are working with version 7 of Blue Prism. Okay, so that is the very latest version of Blue Prism. Okay, and using Blue Prism we can automate different kind of applications. Okay, so see in our we use the web-based applications, Java-based applications, Windows applications, mainframe applications. So those kind of different kind of applications can be get automated. Also, this tool will be get installed on the Windows OS. Okay, which mean that it's a Windows-based tool, not completely by Windows, but this tool supports on the Windows OS. Okay. And generally about this tool, we are going to develop the automation in a flowchart manner. Okay, so step one will be a one block, and step two will be the next block. So likewise, we'll be developing the bot based on the flowchart way. Okay, so we'll be having this is one of the key feature of Blue Prism. Like we can distribute our work, distribute our amount of work. Okay, so just assume we need to process cases for 100 people. So we will be having 100 people record in a day, right? So those 100 people record need to be processed. If any error, that need to be get thrown. At the end of the day, we wanted to know how many are processed, how many are unprocessed, and how many are met with the error. Okay, so to maintain that, we are having the work queue distribution. So we will be adding all the records there. We will be processing one by one. If a record is being processed completely, we will be marking that as a complete, which means that this all the steps are being performed very smoothly. If any error occur, that will be marked as an exception, as a flag. Okay, so with so and so reason, this is being unprocessed. Unprocessed in the sense wrongly processed or not wrongly processed. It couldn't process due to some reason. Okay, and if any unprocessed records are also there, that will be maintained in this work queue management. Okay, and we will be developing the bot in this two area, which is a process studio and object studio. Okay, as I already told you, this RPA is going to work like a human. Okay, so if you want to work with any application, that application need to be get opened. Click, make any clicks like clicking the buttons like a login button, sign in button, or enter value in a text boxes, drop down, fill a form, generally fill a form. So those kind of activities will need to happen by achieving by automating this task, right? So those kind of application interaction will happen in the object studio. Okay, and this process studio, what it will do here in the process studio, we will be designing the business steps. Okay, step one, step two, step three, whatever we do develop as a bits and pieces of activities in object studio, that will be get called in the process studio. We will design the business process. Okay, so generally this is to design the business flow by flowchart way, and this object studio is the place where we do interact with the applications. And RPA customers, at the top organizations at the top, they are like a client to us. Okay, and with Indian IT sectors, this many companies are providing the services for those client people using RPA. Okay, so all the service-based organizations like Cognizant, Accenture, TCS, HCL, Wipro, Infosys, everyone are using this RPA technology. And if you see this big four companies, EY, KPMG, PwC, and one more, Deloitte. So all these four companies are the major people using this RPA technology. Okay. And one more thing I wanted to add, see, if we get into the RPA domain, as a fresher, we will be getting the salary something around 3.5 to 5 lakh. Okay. Once we get some 1.5 year of experience or 2 year of experience, just assume solidly 2 year of experience, we will be approximately getting 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs. Okay. After three between 3 to 5, it's up to us, it's up to our knowledge, but we can go up to 12 to 15 lakhs with the 5 years of experience. We can go up to 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs package. Okay. And the certifications in RPA, we'll be having the primary level certifications like fundamentals. After fundamental certification, we will be doing the developer level certification, and senior developer level and architect level. Architect level involves two different things. One is technical architect and another is solution architect. Technical architect, we need to do both of the things as our career grows. Okay, so technical architect is about technically design the board, how it going to work. Okay, solution architect, they will the means the roles and responsibility of solution architect, I'm telling. They will be providing the solution how this bot need to be get designed functionally. Okay, so these are all the certifications that we wanted to do as our career grows in RPA. Okay, so technically that's it. If any doubt, we can discuss. Any doubts? Okay, fine. So I'll see you a sample of code, how it will work. Okay. So this is the Blue Prism tool. I have already launched. I have opened it. I'm opening the code here in the Process Studio. So what I'm going to do, see here, I have created a process. I'll delete this one. Okay. So this is the Process Studio area. Okay. So where we have the business steps got involved. Okay. So I'll execute the code so that you'll get to know how the works are being getting automated here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, already I have developed this and I'm executing here. See in this page, whatever we have here is called a page in processes. Okay, so I'm getting into this page so that we can see step by step processes what that are being get automated here. Okay, see I wanted to work with one of the application, so I'm launching that application here. So this application is getting launched by Blue Prism itself. Let it load completely. So application has been got launched. Okay. So this is the application that we are going to work. So the application has been launched. Okay. I'll explain the next activity. What are we trying to achieve here? See, click text box. Okay. So by clicking what we are trying to click. See, in this page, I wanted to work, but just assume by launching means by opening the application itself, I'm into the checkbox area, but I wanted to work here with the text box. Okay. To make sure we are on the right place, I'm trying to click this one and make sure I'm on the right screen. Okay, so I'm executing this step. See our execution on this stage. I'm executing this again. Okay, I'll show you in foreground. See if this activity is being get achieved, see we are on the checkbox area. Once it been get clicked, we will be moving into the navigating into the text box space. Okay. See, bot has performed this activity and we have moved to the text box area. Okay, so in this page, what are we trying to do? We'll be entering this full name and email ID, click this submit. So once these activities are done, whatever the values we are entering here, that will be get populated here. Okay, we are not going to enter this current address and permanent address since it's like a same kind of activity. Like entering the full name and email address. So I have skipped these both things. But for showing you the sample, we are entering the full name and email address, clicking this submit button. Once we click the submit button, whatever the value we have entered here, that will be get populated here at the bottom. Okay, I'll show you those things now. See, our execution is currently at enter full name area. And here we will be entering the enter email address, and after which we will be clicking the submit button. Okay, it all execute by keeping the application in foreground. See, full name has been got entered, and now email ID. Let execute that particular step to enter the email ID. Now, email ID also got entered, and now our execution is at click submit button. Okay, so I'm executing again. Well, it got entered. Yeah. See, the once there's we couldn't see it has been achieved by bot or not, but still the activity is being performed by bot. Once the submit button is clicked, whatever the values we entered, it has been came here. So just assume this is the application. In this via this application, we will be entering all the values so that it will be get stored somewhere else in the server. Okay, so that is the purpose of application. Just assume that is the purpose of application. Your particular team is working in those activities like entering the values to the application so that it will be get stored in a database or in any application services. Okay, so in such area, if we implement this bot will collect all the values which are need to be get entered and click submit. Okay, so in those areas we can implement the RPA. Okay, so technically we have seen about the process studio area. Let me show you how our object studio looks and what are all the activities will be there. See, the activities, the bits and pieces of activities like launching. Launching means opening the application, clicking this text box activity, entering the full name, entering the email address, and clicking the submit button. These bits and pieces of activities we have already developed in the object studio that we have called here in the sequential manner. With sequential manner in the sense step by step. Okay, so let's see how the object studio looks. If you see here, see launch up. So this is the area it will launch the application. Okay, and text box. And this is the area it will perform the click activity. Especially talking in this particular stage, it will perform the click text box activity. And here it will enter the full name, enter the email address, and click submit button. Okay. So how I have developed all these things. See, I have all the options whichever I wanted to use here. If I want to use action stage, I'll drag and drop action stage and configure something inside it. Okay. I'll configure anything. If I wanted to configure here, I'll use this. And here I have a navigate stage. See, if we want to perform any click activity or not, we need to use the navigate stage. So to perform that, I'll drag and drop a navigate stage. Okay, so all the options we have here, we need to just drag and drop and utilize it. Okay. So each and every stages will provide certain features to us. So those features we need to know how and where it can be get implemented. So that is the overall thing and about our learning in RPA. Okay, I'll close this. So that's from my side. Any doubts? I'll stop sharing. Any doubts, team? Okay.
Hi, student. If you have any queries, kindly ask in the chat box. Raise your hand so we will unmute you and people can queries directly to the trainer. Please.
I'll tell you how our classes will go in Alpro training. Okay. See, we will be taking the classes during the weekdays. Each day, 1 hour session we will have. So in this 1 hour, we will provide you the complete knowledge about RPA and the Blue Prism tool. And here we will give you we will cover each and every topic with practical explanation and practical examples. Okay, in classes I'll perform the activity how a particular task need to be get achieved, and the same you need to practice before coming to the next class. Even if you didn't perform, we will provide you the time on the next class. We will make you come along with us during the class sessions. Okay, so it's not like we will, it's our job to complete only the topics, and you people prepare on your own. We will make you prepare parallelly along with the topics, whichever we see. Okay, and so we will cover all the necessary topics which will be helpful for the end-to-end development. Okay. Once we cover all the bits and pieces of topic, and we will be moving to the project experience. Okay. So where I'll be providing you the project that you need to fulfill end-to-end by your own. Okay. So again, it's not like you're going to develop the project by your own end-to-end. So we will be guiding you by session wise to create the bits and pieces of activities first, and then club them to prepare the end-to-end automations. Okay, so this is how we do, like for approximately some 30 to 35 hours classes we do take in day wise. If you ask, some 45 days classes we will take. First 15 to 20 hours we will cover all the technical topics which will be necessary to develop an automation, and next 10 to 15 classes we will develop the project, and we will discuss the interview questions, resume preparations, or any other guidance which all necessary to get a job in RPA. Okay, so this is how we do perform, or we do take the classes. And I think uh, the software, talking about software, we will provide you the version Chandra code. Once you join the classes, we will afford you the software. Generally, it is not free, but there is some trial versions which is available but you can use for some 30 days to 60 days. Yeah, any other doubts?
Okay. Thank you very much, Bharani, for this wonderful RPA webinar. It's very informative, and all the topics that you explained are very clear and more informative. Now we are going to play the feedback video of one of our students. Kindly watch it.
Hello, I enrolled with AllPro for training of robotic process automation in the Blue Prism tool. Earlier, I knew the control room part, like management of the queue, running of the process from the scheduler and all, but I didn't know the part of studio, like how the codes were built or how actually anything is developed and automated. So all pro training with the help of a mentor assigned to me helped me to learn the module step by step, and they were giving the regular tasks and clearing the doubt at the same time. So that helped me to learn Blue Prism from very beginning. Like I started from the zero, and they helped me to reach to a level. And by the help of their training, I also got a job in one of the MNC in the as a Blue Prism developer. So I would recommend anyone who is looking for the training in Blue Prism or to learn the tool in automation RPA should go with All-Pro. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Now we are going to explain people how we are providing the training to our students in our training center and how it helps them to place all over the world. I am going to explain all pro training student guide. We are following 5 forces in our teaching methodology. First is simple learning methodology. Second one, students recall. Third one, creative explanation. Fourth one, fingertip materials. Fifth one, additional bonus.
Team, please let me know like is Priya's screen is visible or not.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, she will
Yeah,
raise
wait.
there. Just a moment, please wait a minute.
Yeah, thank you for waiting. Sorry for delay. We are following 5 forces in our teaching methodology. First one, simple learning. Second one, student recalls. Third one, creative explanation. Fourth one, one, additional bonuses.
Just hold for a moment. Our team, our Priya is facing some technical difficulties. Just hold for a moment. She will get back.
Priya, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, your screen is not sharing. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Okay.
I put it feedback link in chat box. Kindly fill the feedback. Today we attend the masterclass. Kindly fill that. After that, we are providing the certificate. Hi, all. Sorry. Simple learning, simple teaching methodology. Session 1, 10 minutes. Yesterday class revision. Student practice times of today's topic. Session 6, 5 minutes. Student recall today's class with the trainer. Session session for 15 minutes student class topics. Then learning primate, learning reading, auto visual, demonstration, discussion, practice doing, teach others. Creative explanation, e-learning, e-coaching, e-learning using the online tools, video, text or audio. E-coaching, personal training through the Zoom or Skype we are using. Follow-up learning, example chart, discussion forms. Next one, virtual classroom, example group coaching online. One note also, more productivity, save timings, save money, reduction in the errors. More info, class notes with pictures, diagrammatic flow explanation, whole training text in a single notebook. All material will be available the common cloud drive, including video recordings, class notes and documents, software we are providing. Additional bonus, free interview session, lifelong community support, job links, resume preparation help, professional certification guidance, getting jobs via All Pro consultancy. Average market salaries like this. Now I am going to explain. We are providing for students offer. Wait a minute. All Pro training offers training medium either Skype or Zoom. We are connecting. Normal training model around 35 hours, 30 classes per day for full course. Flash course training medium either Skype or Zoom. Training model will be 4 or 5 or 6 hours. Course marketing price 30K to 25K. Flash course for 10K to 12K. But All Pro trainings price full course for 18K to flash course for 5K. But by now 50 minutes offer for discount price. Full course for 12K. Flash course for 499 rupees only. For 15 minutes offer only now. Anybody interested? Please let us know. $15 minutes offer. Full course for 12K only. In RPA any tool for Blue Prism, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Power Automate, RPA Power Automate, anyone. Flash course for 499 only rupee. Special bonus, free interview session, resume preparation help, professional certification guidance, lifelong community support, LinkedIn in recommendation, job guidance. Your special advantages: clear query any time with trainer, training at your prepared time, recorded videos available, daily class notes and documents we are providing. Salary reduction for fresher, current salary. One small step can change your life. Thank you for all. Anybody interested, let us know, please. We are providing full course and flash course also. Okay, thank you for all for attend the master class. Kindly feel all the students feel kindly feedback. Okay, thank you all.